So, good afternoon and welcome to Model Sphere's Model's Most Model Shenanigans. It is Monday, the 7th of October, 2024, and he's done it again. For some reason, Malcolm keeps turning off everybody's name. I'll have to have words with him. Don't know why he does that. But anyway, so it's us three today. John Mayfield has got a prior engagement, so he will hopefully be with us a bit later, but maybe not. So let's go around and see what everybody's up to. We'll start there. Morning, Mal.
Morning.
How are you?
Good.
What have you been up to?
Nothing much, normal daily routine, other than getting up and exercising, going for a walk and having breakfast. I've done nothing.
Not even play games?
Nah. I'm downloading a new one.
Oh, what's that?
I don't know. My mate Scuba, who I play with, hang on. He's been on and off recently because of work, and he messaged me saying download Ghost Recon something or other, which is he said it was free. It cost me $19.99. Anyway, so I'm downloading that. So, whatevs. We can have a laugh. Yeah, so I've downloaded that, but model-wise, I've done not a lot apart from more wash on the Zero. That should be finished today with the wash. Then I've somehow got to get it back in the spray booth and give it a matte coat. I'd probably use all the matte varnish I've got. Luckily, Telford's coming up, so I can replace that. But that's coming on. That's just getting up the weather. I've neglected to get more of the masks onto this. I took the shark's mouth off that I put on because I don't know why. Because I thought of a better way of doing it, I think. But I'm not sure. So I've just got the upper wing roundels basically on. The rest are here ready to go. I did actually on Sunday strip the figures for my Matilda because I did not like how they were looking, and I still haven't given them a base coat. And yeah, I've done nothing. I'm looking at what models I can actually maybe get ready for Telford, and I'm gonna this week hopefully get a couple completed, i.e. the little Tiger, 172nd Airfix Tiger, and the 172nd Airfix Hurricane that I've had here. For how long? That doesn't need a lot to get it finished. Neither does a Tiger. So I don't know. I'm slacking really. I did do some more on the Mustang. I put the tail on because it's a separate tail on it. I guess. Well, there's two tails in the kit, but they both look the same. But clearly, it's designed so you can have different tails for the slightly different marks. So yeah, but nothing more on that. And that's it. That's all I've been up to.
Okay. Right, it's enough. Keeps you
Yeah.
busy. Keeps you off the streets.
Moving on.
Brilliant. Thank you, Mel. So let's move on to Mr. Marley.
Hello.
Hey, oh, Mr. Marley. How are they?
Oh, he's all right.
Good. What have you been up
Didn't
to?
get not too much. I was just catching up with a series I've been watching on, what they call it, Prime Video, called The
Yeah.
Expanse.
All right.
Just trying to get through that before the free things finishes. Oh yeah, it's all right. Yeah, the only thing I find annoying is, so you got the inners and the belters. So inners are Martians and Earth people. This is set 400 years in the future. But so you can, in the books, apparently because of low gravity, the belters are really thin people, but not all the actors can be thin. So to differentiate, so you know who's who, they just put on a weird accent for them, and it just sounds like a bad version of South African.
Oh,
But
good Lord.
apart from that, you can put that aside. Then the rest of it's quite all right. There's quite a couple of moments that I sort of went, whoa. So yeah, just catching up with that. I'll watch about 5 episodes, 5 hours worth today. I'm sort of between jobs on the bench. So what I was going to do was finish off the TACOM Mark IV, the unditching beam. But just chains, putting chains onto the track. But yeah, not going to do that. So the chain I bought, looking at it, it's just too large in relation to it. So I'll do something else instead. I just got to choose what. So I don't really know. I'm thinking about starting this. Oh, this one just because it'll be a quick build. And the other one I'm thinking of is Surge, as we call it, which is the much maligned daughter's car.
Oh yeah.
I might do both.
Go on, start Surge.
I'm going to start Surge. If the bastard starts, no, it'll be fine. It's a reliable car. You know.
Why Surge?
Because it has a problem with the fuel injection, I guess. That once it's running, if you're idling at lights, with the revs drop right off, it just keeps going vroom, vroom, and vroom, up from about 1200 to about 1700 revolutions. So once you're driving, it's fine. But yeah, my daughter named it Surge.
Yeah, that's a fair one.
Yeah. And took a couple of photos. So let me just show you one photo. If I can open up my phone. So what I'm aiming for. Oh, cripes. There we go. So it's at the back of it, just like a blue all over. It'll look all right if she didn't prang it. So we got like 2 different color panels on the front there. It's got a lighter blue panel on the quarter. Yeah. But I'll be able to. The only thing that's different is looking at the kit. The only thing that's different is the wheels, but you really won't tell a difference. Like the difference between those and those. That's fine.
Women certainly won't tell the difference. They only see cars as colours, don't they?
Yeah. But it's not a bad kit. Like, it comes with the masks for the windows. This is carpet. It's all right. We'll give that a go. Why not?
Yeah, why not?
What about you, Steph?
Me? All right. What have I been up to? Not a lot since yesterday. Took the Range Rover in. It's getting its donuts sorted on the drive shaft because that's got a bit loose. And hopefully that'll sort out the judder. Oh dear. I've made a boo-boo. I've made a boo. Yeah. We've gone public instead of going unlisted. Oops. Anyway, doesn't matter because we've got Jim in and we've got 4 people watching, so that can't be bad. Yeah. So Jim says that. What's all this then? What it is, Jim? We normally go unlisted, and it's only in the Models Heroes, Models Mess that it's advertised. So yeah, my fault, my boo-boo. Jim says, "Good morning from a chilly Chicago." Good morning to you, young sir. And he also says, "Good morning to our gracious hosts." Thank you very much, Lee. So me, I am I've filled in a load of gaps on this. So they got filled in yesterday on the show. So I'm just cleaning up those, removing all the rivet lines, and I will redo all those. And yeah, just cleaning up lots of stuff that I've filled. So all that lot I will clean up as much as I can. Then I'll go back and fill it until it's nice and flush. So it's a nice flush line across there. Because there's going to be ladders there, so the little bods can go do 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 do. Boop, hello. Just wander around. This will go that way, and that will be the steam engine that drives the hydraulic system that runs the legs. There's one chimney. Actually, I might have those the other way around. That chimney will be for the steam, whatever, and that will be for the coal-fired bit, because that I will make a grate that goes on the front there, a double door grate, so they opens up and they can shovel shit in. So the smoke from the coal will come out there. Any excess steam, any excess steam will come out of that one. And these are hydraulic and water holders. So they will have one cable going into this box and one cable going into this. So that will be the steam, that will be the hydraulics. What happens is obviously it's a steam engine, so the coal heats the water, which then runs this bit with the fan vanes on it. So that will spin, and that will then pump the hydraulics to each of the legs. The really scary thing is I've actually sat and thought about this.
Yeah.
That's just scary. So normally I just chuck shit together.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what is, and I'll just make shit up as I go along, because that's what I do. He's making it up as he goes along. So that, there you go.
Well, you can't be wrong, can you?
No, I can't. But I'm sure there'll be somebody out there who will say, excuse me, Steph, but this is wrong. Excuse me, get lost. You are not in my head. You do not know. Well, actually, hydraulic systems don't work like that. You know what they're going to be like. So, yeah, that's what I is up to. So I've just got bits and pieces to do on the engine. Like drill out 4 holes into the dizzy and then attach them to the spark plugs. And then get all the water pipes added, because that is going to go on there. And I'm still not sure. I've glued in the suspension at the back, but it's not connected to anything. These will go into the boxes that hold the legs. So I'm still not sure whether I'm going to keep these rear arms. I might cut those off because they seem to be getting in the way a bit of the engine, because we've got the engine on there, because that will go into connect to this. I don't want to just connect it straight in. I want a drive shaft in there, but there's going to be a radiator, which is kicking around here somewhere. So that will be there, probably quite close. And this will power all the electrics. So the electric systems will probably come out of those 4 holes there, and also they'll run off those 4 bits on each side. So drill out holes at there and drill those out as well. So yeah, you've got the steam part driving the hydraulics and the combustion engine driving the electrics. So that's where I am. Let's quickly move on. I think that's one of the things I do like about kit bashing. You can make your own shit up.
Yeah.
Jim says, a very pleasant surprise to see the notification show up on my screen. Good. Glad to hear it. Nice to have you with us. Jim also says, a good warm-up for Bearded Veteran Show at 2 p.m. UK time. Yep. Blue Streak Customs. Howdy all. Hello, Blue Streak. He says, good morning or evening, depending where you are. Well, he's obviously talking to the Americans and the Aussies. He's not talking to the Brits because it's afternoon here. Some people, you just can't get the viewers these days, can you? So we're just going to crack on and make some models. And chat share if we feel a desire. Because what you want to do is just ask Mel a question and then let him rock.
Is that? Well, don't. What are you saying?
That you can talk for England.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, just don't mention red crowbars.
Sorry?
Just don't mention red crowbars.
Wow.
Blue Streak says, I'm in Canada. It's 8:15 a.m. here. Cool. Thank you for joining us, Blue Streak. It's very nice to have you here. Need a different one. Where's my big pad? Oh, we need some music. I'll get to that in a sec, Jim, and then right. Jim says, question: is that a defiant you're working on, Mel?
Well, this. Or, oh, you mean this? Yes, it is. The Air-fixed Defiant, really nice kit. Yeah, built one day fighter. Wanted to do a night fighter, so that's it. I've used Ushi van der Osten's splatter stencils, which I designed. In fact, no, I don't think I didn't design these ones. I designed the other 6 that he sells. Quite cool.
They are quite cool. Those things are.
Yeah, there's loads of different ones. He asked me. He had somebody design these ones. I think they were. Yeah. And he came to me and asked me if I'd design him some more. I've done quite a lot of stuff for Alex. So I did some different ones.
So his name isn't actually Ushi van der Osten.
No, his name's Alexander Glass. He's German, actually. I met him when he asked me to do the disc camo.
All right.
this the panther that I'm building. So I'm going to paint a disc camo.
Yeah.
So I met. He contacted me years and years ago. So I've been wanting to. I don't build art, or didn't build armor. I always fancied having a go because I thought it looked quite cool, and I'd cut so many masks for him and for AK. Therefore, I just cut myself some and do my own, which I have done or will do. But yeah, they're quite cool. I've not done anything for Alex for quite some time, but I do cut masks for hyperscale models.
Okay.
And he'll be at Telford this year.
Who? Alex or Hyperscale?
Hyperscale. He produces resin detail sets.
Okay.
They're very good. Not my sort of era or whatever. Sort of grades. There's done F104, F15, F4, X15. He's bringing out a whole series of X15 stuff, including models. So plastic, injected plastic kits with 3D printed detail parts, and this 3D printing is just stunning. And he's a guy that's doing the 3D drawings for Gaspatch's. Well, it's a joint venture to do the SR71 48 scale.
Oh, nice.
Revell have done. I think it was Revell did SR71 in 48 scale.
Mm-hmm.
I can guarantee that the hyperscale Gaspatch one will be about 4 million times better.
Oh God, yeah.
Because his attention to detail is second to none.
Yeah. Right, give me a sec. We've got some comments. Blue Streak says, I'm just having my coffee, then to the bench to get some work done and some recording. Cool. Let us know what you're doing, what you're working on. Same for you, Jim. Looking good, Mal, says Jim.
Getting there.
Jim says, at Blue Streak, having my coffee too. I'm not. I'm having my cup of tea. Blue Streak says, I think I'll be working on my wood ship today. It needs some love. Lol. Bless. Blue Streak says, awesome, Jim. Oh, look out, incoming.
No.
Hello, little lad. How are you?
Hello.
What are you doing to and what's on your bench?
I've been to the doctors. That's about all I've been doing today.
Did he condemn you by any chance?
Not yet. Maybe next week when I've got a follow-up appointment. But yeah, that's all I've been doing. I'm just about to start doing the German figures for my Jagdpanzer 11. That's about it. No other progression apart from these ones I did yesterday. It seems to be okay. I'm just gonna there is one little thing to do on a couple of them, but I'll do that once the I can do that now. I'm not gonna. I don't normally map code my figures, so I've got the lenses of the you can't really see them, but they've got goggles on, so around their necks, they're taking off the face.
Yeah.
I'm just going to put some gloss varnish into them as lenses, and that's them done. I've got some balsa foam out to start doing the base for the armoured car. I haven't decided exactly how I'm going to do the Firefly yet. It's all coming together, slowly but surely.
Nice.
I'm going to put some black paint on their black uniforms with their black hearts. I've got a set of decals, German decals as well. So I'll find something nice from that lot to throw on these figures. They are commanders, so I'll find something that's relative to what they are. Which hopefully will show up on the against the black.
Brilliant. Thanks for that, John.
Pleasure.
How is your good lady?
She's fine. Off to hospital tomorrow.
Good.
Hopefully,
She's not the only one?
operation of the gallbladder saga.
Oh, bless her. Yeah. I've got to go and have an endoscopy for my throat tomorrow.
What? Someone's going to slash your throat?
Oh, Model Officer's in, afternoon all, late on duty today. That's not a problem, James. Welcome. Hope you're doing well.
Are we like to live a bright blue world, are we?
Jim saying hello and good afternoon to Mr. Skiffins. Jim also says, Blue Streak, what part of Eastern Canada are you located? Young James says, hey Jim, sorry, busy doing admin and listening more than watching.
Wow.
Crumbs, lots of stuff. Jim says, model said, no worries, James, carry on. James says, lol, just making the YouTube channel work better, ready for the coming months, as well as sorting stuff on the group, which is long overdue. Cool. He goes, Steph, we'll need a chat later in reference to 48 and 48. Yep, not a problem, mate. Afternoon, Chunkies, says Mr. Skelly. Afternoon, Mr. Skelly.
Afternoon.
Jim says, model officer, by the way, very much enjoyed partaking in the Saturday show you and Carl are doing. I am a live chat junkie. We've noticed. And Mr. Skiffin says, yeah, thanks, Jim. It is really nice to be back in the seat, so to speak. I'm building my confidence back slowly, but the list of content has gone to a second page. Lol. Oh, James, mate, don't. I've got a list of content that's about 15 pages, and I still don't do it. More comments. James says the Bible is shorter than my list of content. James is giggling at that. And Jim says, Mal, what markings paint scheme do you plan for the Mustang?
Probably the kit one. Which is just a sec. I've not really thought about it, but that one.
All right, cool. Give me a sec. Let's just put your full screen so people can see.
Jersey jerk.
Nice.
Blue diamonds on the red nose and red and blue stripes on the spinner with a blue rudder. Looks quite cool. American Stars and Bars, one of the easiest set of cockades to paint.
Is that the A or the B scheme?
This is the B scheme, of course.
So, what's the A scheme in that kit? I'm unfamiliar with it.
Oh,
See, another.
I thought you was taking the piss. No.
Oh, that's different.
Yeah, India. It's
Yeah.
I might look up. I've done several interesting schemes for Far East. Which have got some interesting nose art, which can be done in 1/32. I wonder. I'm just thinking, can it be done in 1/48? Like 7 or 8 colours. Yeah. To me, that's quite boring.
Not as boring as the Australian ones. Post-war.
Well, yeah. I mean, P-51s, certainly European theatre, were nice and colourful, so they're a popular one to build. That's not bad. It's got the lightning flashes on, but the nose art is. It's got 8 of diamonds on the nose and little Indian. It's nothing spectacular, whereas that big red nose,
Yeah.
blue round the canopy and on the tail, and these red the blue diamonds. Yeah, and Jersey Jerk in a big quite a decent size blue. Works for me. It's what to fill and sand the wings with to get
Okay.
the best effect. I'm always loath to do it. I've not done it before because, especially in the detail on the wings, like the Tamiya 1/32 scale ones, they've got all the detail. You have to fill it in to make it look realistic. I don't know if you can see this. These are quite detailed as well. But, but I am convinced. I've got a book that I was given, and I'm convinced I read in there that they stopped filling or putting the wings because the putty was coming out, and an aircraft weren't being okayed for flight because they're in the workshop getting the putty redone. So the command, I can't remember who it was and when it went, but they said, "Well, we'll stop doing it then." So if I could find that, I could light up the internet the same as the crowbar issue.
You're a wicked evil man.
I'm convinced I read it, and I've tried several times to find it again. And I can't find it. I just wish I could.
Yes, John, you wanted to say something.
Me? Who?
What about me being wicked and evil?
I was just agreeing.
Yeah, but that was back then. That doesn't count. No.
Well, that's something I just learned. It's notable that some 15,576 Mustangs of all types were eventually produced and used by over 20 air arms. Only 2 countries participated in the production of the type: the United States and Australia. I never knew that. I knew we built them, but I thought other people did as well.
No, I thought only the States built them. I didn't know anybody else did.
We just provided the engines for them.
Yeah, we just made the Mustang what it was by using a proper engine in it.
Yeah.
Come on in, gents. Let's start an international incident.
Well, it's true.
It is true.
It is true.
So it can't. It is true. Everybody knows it's true. So it can't be an international incident. Can it?
It's a cracker of a story, actually, reading about how the Mustang came to be, because the Pentagon did not want it.
No.
No, they didn't. Give me a second. A couple of comments. Jim says, Mel, I have the same kit, making mine as the 10th AF P51 based in India. Oh,
Right. Yeah. That's,
many decades back, built the Ataki P51 with the same 10th AF markings. Ooh, very nice. And model officer, right to do taxi duties. See you all soon. Take care, Mr. Skippy. Right, carry on, Mr. Marley.
No, I wasn't saying anything.
All right, okay. I thought you were
No, you
I
was telling
was
me
doing that before you jumped into something, so sorry.
So, while I have the microphone, then it was known to the RAF as a Mustang Mark 20. Full designation of the type being CAC, Commonwealth Aircraft Corporation, CA-17 Mustang Mark 20. There we go.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm looking for differences. I'm looking up things about putty and wings. It doesn't mention it. Oh well.
There was definitely a thing.
It's a thing.
Yeah. I'm going to have a little look on that. I just like the idea of not having to putty and sand the wings.
So I get to play with these wonderful products again.
Oh yeah. So they look quite cool.
They look right. I particularly like the instructions.
Oh, I love them. They would. Did I tell you they were drawn? Chuck, the guy that did my design my logo, who's an internationally renowned storybook and comic book and storyboard artist and concept artist. I didn't realize it at the time. Having done design my logo, I wanted pictorial instructions, so I asked him if he could, any chance, and he was on holiday in Antarctica on a cruise, and he did those for me.
Oh, nice.
they weren't coloured in colour. My friend who comes round on a Thursday and who I was at the pub with on Thursday, his daughter who's autistic, I gave her 20 quid, and she said, I can do that for you. I went, all right, I'll give you 20 quid if you can do it. And she did. Just gave her the colours and she coloured them in. And I just think they're quite wonderful because Chuck did it as a story, as a comic book.
Yeah.
It's not what I actually asked him for. Obviously, I didn't explain it very well. But when he was sending me, what about this? What I went, yeah, well, that looks good. And when he did me those 16 panels, I went, and then I found out who he actually was.
Yeah, right.
I saw a video of him at a Comic Con, and the guy that's going around talking to all these comic book artists and that, and he goes, and here we have Chuck Wojtkiewicz, the one of the most well-known comic book artists in the world. I went, and I said to
him, we just lost you. Mouth froze. I got some more comments. Jim says the P51, as we know it, wouldn't be without the Rolls-Royce Merlin engine. Exactly. Nick Lindsay, how do, gents? Apologies for the late arrival. Crap night. Bless you, mate. I see Eduardo are bringing out an early Mustang in 132nd early next year. Should be good. Ooh, what's that? The B?
B.
Yeah, the P51B. Didn't have the bubble cockpit. Jim says, I think the original design was for a close support aircraft. A36 was the original designation, I believe. Ooh, cool. And he also goes on to say the Allison engine that powered the A36 gave excellent low altitude performance.
Well, I don't have time to start any of this, but rest assured, I'll put these masks on sometime in the next week or so.
Cool.
That's the hour.
Oh, crumbs it is, isn't it? Good Lord, where did that go? Right then, let's go around and see what people have been up to. Start there. Mr. Marley, what have you been up to?
All right, so the Tamiya Honda Jazz, basically a lot of parts have been cut off. Ready, I need to prime it all. The one I'll do is generally blue, various colours, but generally blue, so it'll be primed in like an off-white, and in fact all of it, because the underside is blue as well. Prime that in the next couple of days, and I'll work on the interior before I do the body, but that looks like it's going to be an interesting build. And as you said, the Qatari Spitfire has been sitting aside for a few months because I was building another Spitfire. I didn't want to do two at once, but I want to get on and finish it because it's going to look lovely. But there we are. That's me.
Nice. That's excellent, young man. Looking really good. Mr. Altegott says, Mr. Marley, the Spitfire is looking awesome.
Thank you, Jim.
And
me. Honestly, I've put a base coat of black on him, which will be Jagd Panther Commander, and the Elephant Commander. He's got a black uniform to start off. And I thought, I'll throw some black on this. I over-squirted black into my little palette. I thought, no, I've got to use it up. I'm just going to let it go to waste. So I thought I'd throw a base coat on this. Just got to chop that off and straighten it out. Before doing that one. But yeah, I'll finish doing that, then I'll have lunch.
Cool. Are you being a gentleman who lunchoirs?
No.
Right. Thanks for that, young man.
It's all right.
Jim says, a pleasure to be part of today's show. Take care, everyone. Be seeing you. See you later.
Cheers.
And me, I've glued the exhaust together, drilled out the end of the exhaust. Needs opening up a bit more. Put the exhaust on, off, and then once this is in, I'll then hackle and backle it into an angle so it goes behind, so probably round the corner, and that it'll go like that somehow. So yeah, that's what I is doing at the moment. I've also cleaned up a lot of that, found there was a bit more of a ridge, so redid it and then let that dry and then clean that again, and then that base should be ready to accept the body, which I've got there. So yeah, so there we go. That's what I have got done, did. So if you gents would like to say your batty ties.
See you later.
Cheers. Toodaloo.
Stay safe, keep modelling. I'm not sure about Wednesday, as I'm getting a camera chucked down my throat tomorrow. So we'll see how I am Wednesday morning, but I don't see any reason why not. So stay safe, keep modelling. Bye.
Cheers.